TZI News recently had the opportunity to speak with Katrin Theodoli, president of the world-famous Magnum Marine, based right here in South Florida.
Seems like there's a fairly fierce loyalty and I've snuck a couple of talks with a couple of your people. Obviously that must go both ways. So my question is, how does an individual who is responsible for a company, whether it be large or small, how do they get good people, and how through their managerial style do they keep them all towards the success of the company?
I think you have to motivate people and motivate them towards the goal. And with Magnum Marine, it's really quite easy because we're building a product that everybody loves and that everybody working at Magnum Marine is enthusiastic about. It's a beautiful product. And everybody really wants and has in mind and wants to build the very best boat in the world. And to have this common idea, which I think runs through everyone at Magnum Marine, be it the bookkeeping department, be it the mechanics, be it the sweeper. Everybody has this pride in the product and wants and believes that we're building the best boat in the world. And I think that helps a great deal. You have to have everybody driving in the same direction. And I think we've got that.
What do you look at down the road? In other words, the company is not an overnight company. It obviously took a long time to build not only the product, but the reputation. How do you maintain that? And then how do you look down the road to see what's in the future, what your clients are going to be looking at, the next step, the beyond? How do you maintain a step ahead, not only of the competition, but of your own drive to make something better?
Well, as you rightly said, we always want to be a step ahead. So we're always improving the boat. The boat that you were on today, when I build it tomorrow, things will be better, things will be improved, equipment will be different. There's a continuous move towards improvement in technology and design, which actually is part of today's world. I think also, when I build a new boat, I think to myself, what would I really like today? And it seems to have worked very well. When I built this first Bestia, which was a design that I came out with last year, I lay in bed and I said to myself, what would I really want in a boat? And I conceived what I wanted, and many of my clients and friends said, but look now, Katrin, all the transoms are reverse transoms, your boats are old-fashioned, you need to do a reverse transom. And not only I didn't like the reverse transom, but I said to myself, if the reverse transom exists everywhere, and I come out 2 years later with a reverse transom, I'm copying others, and I'll be already finished. So it's what you have, I think, inside you. And I imagined this boat, and I created this boat, up to the coloring, which you saw was very unusual. And I felt, this is what I really would want. Is it around? Is it on the market? No, it's not on the market. So I tossed and turned and I wondered if it would be successful. And when the boat came out, everybody said, that's what we've been really wanting for, and that's what we were looking for, and that's the greatest boat in the world. So I think that when you continue a strategy of being always the best, a lot is a very simple question: what would you really want? What would you really expect? And even in the color, for example, what colors would you like? And it's not something that's around, it's something that you feel inside, like even fashion people, they say, they come out all of a sudden with the new in color, and you wonder, how does it come about? And I think it's that you have a feeling of what the market wants and where it's going. And for me, it's very simple. I just ask myself, what would I really like? And since I'm a perfectionist, I keep on trying to develop and to improve. And I think automatically with that concept in mind, you are a step ahead of the competition. Not that I believe we have competition, but let's say the other boat builders, who very often, I think, make the mistake in saying, well, that boat's very successful, let's make a similar boat. And that puts them already 2 years behind that boat. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. Oh, well done. We're ready. Glad you brought that. So is it the first time you've used this sort of paint finish?
How closely is Magnum Marine able to work with the client? Clients often have special wants, special needs, special desires. Obviously, these boats don't come off an assembly line. How close is Magnum Marine able to work according to the desires of the client?
I try to work with the clients as much as possible because every client is a friend, and every client should be blissfully happy when he leaves with his boat from Magnum Marine. There are exceptions. I do not want to compromise the quality of the boat, the performance of the boat, the seaworthiness of the boat. So if someone asks for something which I think would compromise the boat, we refuse. And we feel that probably the client hasn't really understood what Magnum is all about. But we work with the client as far as colors and design and even engines are concerned.